CDI has always had a focus on understanding the technology stack in which we're delivering to our clients. So we've been staffing and building the roadmap for our clients, whether it's around observability, whether it's the VMware Tanzu offerings that we're developing, whether it's the security services that are layered on top of what we're delivering from an infrastructure perspective. So it's the full breadth of services that we're delivering that makes us different. At CDI, we'd like to think of ourselves as built different, built better. The way we've organized our company, solution architects for architecting and creating the design that our clients are leveraging, our professional services organization from an implementation and a go live, our digital practice for Salesforce, ServiceNow, Splunk, and then our modern IT operations handles the day 2 through sunsetting operation of that. There's a very large staffing firm out of Philadelphia that specialize in healthcare and financial services. They had key man risks within their organization. They may have had 1 or 2 people that knew a specific technology, but if they lost that one person, they lost all the tribal knowledge that went along with that. They reached out to CDI to help augment their internal staff, to provide them with 24/7, 365 coverage, to collect and gather some of that tribal knowledge into repeatable documented processes that could be leveraged across the entire organization. The CIO of this firm has told me several times that CDI has given him the opportunity to elevate his IT staff within the business. So after working with CDI for several months and transitioning the day-to-day operations of their IT infrastructure over to us, his staff was then able to focus in on the lines of business, and they've actually implemented some upgrades to their existing OCR application internally that allows them to drive more efficiency. And their overall staff placement, I believe, was up 22, 23% year over year. And they were able to do that with the same exact staff that they have today. CDI is optimistic about VMware's cross-cloud managed services because organizations are continuing to evolve, they're continuing to get better, they're starting to understand the benefits of each of the different locations, from a hybrid cloud to a hyperscaler to on-prem to the edge within their data center. And being able to take those applications and put them on casters and move them to the right ecosystem at the right time for the right business outcome, it's integral to being on the leading edge of your industry. The ability to do cross-cloud managed services means I now have the luxury as an organization to have an application that's born in the cloud, because agility is the most important attribute that I need for that application. Over time, that application is going to become more integrated to the business, which means now performance and cost and value become primary drivers of that application. So the cross-cloud managed services that VMware is facilitating gives us the ability to do that for our clients and drive value where it needs to be driven. VMware and the flexibility within the tools allows us to deliver that outcome to the client while staying within that structured flexibility that creates that repeatable, consistent process that everyone can drive their business on top of. VMware is embedded across every one of those different areas of IT focus for us, has been a tremendous partner.